few days ago, news was trending all over. We all saw it, where Dosty went off on Shatta Wale, said a lot of things to Shatta Wale because Shatta said some things about his mom in the past. I made a video about it. Now, Dosty has come out to say that he spoke to Shatta Wale. They have spoken. They've not trashed out the issue completely, but they have spoken. Now, this happened on Dosty's show, Showtime with Dosty on Adom TV. And the panel was kind of tricky because it was Dosty, Sally Mann, and DJ Slim. We all know Shatta Wale's history with DJ Slim. And we all know how Sally Mann does not like Shatta Wale. Yes. So it's like putting three people who have problem with Shatta Wale on one show to talk about Shatta Wale. But Nekakano, Shatta Wale apologized to Dosty. That's what Andy said. I have the full just for you. I'm the Headless YouTuber, this is Headless Reactions. I'll tell you. Now, just to refresh your memory, somewhere early February 2023, Shatta Wale on a show at Takoradi Invasion. This is what Shatta Wale said about Dosty and Abeiku Santana's mother. Watch this video.
You see that I'm black and confused, and I can't play with Santana. You see, because Shatta Wale, I don't feature Beyonce. So the whole thing starts talking about Santana. And that was represented. Look again, Abeiku Santana next who are in Japan. You see, sometimes when I talk my mind, somebody will come say, why you talk your mind? Recently, I was listening to radio. That's what I'm going to do sometimes. I'm just, you the interview of the as I never just say, I'm threatening to kill her. So that you must see, you are forward. So we need to feel threatening. We need to, you're going to be
Now, in the previous video that I made, some people didn't understand what pushed Shatta Wale to say these things. Now, what happened was Dosty interviewed MAALI Album some time ago. And MAALI Album was explaining how come he blacklisted Shatta Wale. And it's because for some time, Shatta Wale said MAALI Album kept reporting negative news about him. And because of that, he called MAALI Album and told MAALI Album that, hey, don't talk about me again if you value your life. You know, something around that side. That was what MAALI Album said that Shatta Wale told him. Now, because of that, he blacklisted Shatta Wale. He decided not to talk about Shatta Wale on his MAALI.com again. Until he started employing people, and some of his employees happened to be Shatta Wale fans. And they didn't understand why their superstar was not talked about on MAALI TV and MAALI.com. And because of that, they advocated for the blacklist to be wiped so that Shatta Wale's news will be spoken about. And he decided to do it. That was what MAALI said.
In Shamba, Andy says, good morning, Mr. Andy. Kudos to you for the good work. Please ask Amia if Shatta Wale stepped on his toe because he was #1 critic of him, always writing negative stories. And why? What triggered that feud between him and Shatta? Did you guys have any?
Let me use this opportunity. Hopefully this will be the last time we clarify this thing. So I don't remember doing so much negative criticism of Shatta. I don't think so. And in fact, I remember the time that the VGMA thing happened, the chaos that now gave that rebirth. I had not seen him a very long time. And that time I was doing my own photography and everything. So when I saw him, I was really happy. I took pictures and everything was on my phone, on my camera. I have never been in the position to say, let me bring him down. But I think in the beginning there was a lot of back and forth between him, Samini, and so there was that. Everything was like we are fighting. I don't think I paid so much attention to that. So there was one time, there was an article Ghana Web did about an event that took place. I wasn't there. So I just recarried that topic. And then he calls me and says that he's noticed I don't like him. I'm on the side of Samina. I'm like, really? That's never. I don't wake up and think I'm going to take sides, because trust me, that's not. That's thing I think about. So we spoke back and forth, and then basically that conversation ends like, if you value your life, don't write about me.
Wow.
So I blacklisted him for almost 7 years. Not even mentioning his name anywhere, unless it's a promotion, an event, and I've been paid and he's performing, so you have to put it. So that was the relationship. It wasn't like you are intentionally. No, it was never. And if one of the biggest artists, you can choose not to write for him for 7 good years and you still thrive, then it shows you I don't really care about that. That's not what makes me grow as a business. And so when I hear people say that, I think sometimes people listen to different bits of conversations and they form that in their minds. But personally, I've never been in a position to want to bring someone down, and not Shatta.
And Shatta Wale's problem was the way and the Dosty kept pushing. Say, hey, so you didn't feel threatened. You didn't. This is what happened during that interview. Watch this video.
You mentioned that the final submission was, if you value your life, don't write anything about me. Mm-hmm. Were you scared?
Not really.
Did you report anything of the sort?
I didn't. But
you didn't feel threatened?
I didn't, because I think he had the request that don't write about me, and that's something I can easily do.
But they put a caveat. Yeah,
so that's why I wasn't writing about him. So if you write, then he would. And I said, no, you don't mean anything to me for me. And the funny thing is that it was around the Christmas. So every Christmas, and you call me, and few days we traveled together
on the same flight
to Tamale. I think Mimi's people, they were doing MAALI Invasion or something. So few days we at the airport. He's seated somewhere, and that was a test of not writing about him, because I covered that event and he wasn't not even a picture. And and then the fans now start, before this enemy, how can you go to this? And this guy, this is a man of the show, and you haven't even done. I'm like, well, that's what it is.
Yo, you see, sometimes when they touch my mind, somebody will come say, why they talk your mind? Recently, I listened to radio. That's what I'm going to do sometimes. And because you the interview after I never just say, I threatened to kill her. So that you must be, you throw it. So you need to feel threatening. You need to just wait to be power. You see, say, I play them confused. And I can't play with Santana. You see, because Shatta Wale, I don't feature Beyonce. So the whole thing starts coming and Santana. And that was really presented. What again? Abeiku Santana, let's move on to Takoradi.
Now, this was the reason why Shatta Wale was mad at Andy Dosty, to the point of going on stage in front of thousands of people to insult Andy Dosty's mother something. Let me know in the comment section, do you think, we all know, yes, people can react in different ways, but do you think what happened at this interview is warranted, or what happened at this interview is a good reason for you to come and insult somebody's mother's private part? Let me know in the comment section. Now, Andy Dosty got mad at the insult and he came to blast Shatta Wale on TV, on a radio, but it was also on Facebook Live. This is it.
Yeah, that's it. Let's end it here. And Fala boss, no. The Shatta Wale album is doing good, and you people are not talking about it.
Talk about it.
You want me to talk about it?
But they're saying
an artist that stands on stage and insults my mother and talk anyhow foolishly to my mother, and you want me to what?
I'm sorry.
When you doing that,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not you. I'm talking about.
I'm sorry.
And even you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
So sorry.
What there? Yeah, my mommy no woman no bobra pa and oh baby tea.
Hey.
Yes.
That's like a heavy punch.
Strong one.
Heavy punch.
Strong one.
This
I love
voice, if you pick and put them on beat, it be hit.
And then one
Was I just right?
I love my mother. And nobody, because me can send you be a mommy. Yeah, woman, yet to tell me. Nobody can fool around, and yeah, so. Nobody. The fooling is too much in this country.
And I do.
That's on money. I bet now say yeah, you be promoting me. Promoting why? Some I mean one me and ka wuni me why? I see her like that.
Okay, now we are all caught up. We all know what happened. We've seen the full story. Now, during the interview or the showtime with Andy Dosty on Adom TV, during the show, Sally Mann said a lot of things. You know, Sally Mann doesn't like Shatta Wale. She says her mind when it comes to Shatta Wale. And so, yes, she said a lot of things that I can present as news. But let's not dwell over there. We just want the positives. So let's talk about the apology that Shatta Wale has apologized to Andy Dosty. And also, DJ Slim was a guest on the show. DJ Slim is somebody that Shatta Wale has told that don't mention my name again, don't talk about me again. So throughout the conversation, DJ Slim didn't mention Shatta Wale. All he kept saying is, Abrantiana, I can't watch him. That was all he was saying. Abrantiana, I can't watch him. But in conclusion, after they all brought out their submission and all that, Andy Dosty admitted that yes, Shatta called him through somebody. Watch this video.
Oh, but defending the honor of your parents, they've not goofed.
Oh, no, I've not goofed in any way. No.
You should be happy about
I've not goofed.
The thing is, if it was anybody, I mean, Abranti and I can watch them by now, walk on the office or Facebook, I cancel. But we want to mean quite, or what inspirational message at two or say, young fair will be a bonnet in Chenia the other. No, when I'm saying, oh, Christ may woman. Yes, but fair bonnet in Chen.
Okay, so on the Macasa.
I told you. Oh no. People who spit fire at him. No, what's wrong?
No,
if for issues.
No, on the Macasa.
If for the
issues.
On the Macasa, Shatta Wale has spoken to me. He
apologized.
Yes. On the Macasa, but as I'm in news, Debbie.
Of course.
Nintino Sabi.
Publicly.
Yes. Ya kasa. Ya can say me do baby. Ya. Oh, ya dim komo. Say me brother as oh ya minua.
What exactly did he say?
Oh, when I make us ya kasa.
Did you take it as a pinch of salt, or you believed it?
Minim say making enche headlines. But
see here can say
tweet.
But all I can say is that we have spoken. What fair penny be, and a penny in a frame. So no went to me and frame, but the file be so many funny frame and my kasai. We spoke for almost 50 something minutes.
Hey, yeah, what were you discussing?
Oh, yeah, Kasache. Like he also expressing here maybe I full say me ompe, right? And yeah, can none the crack and say masa. And no between me no. Mammy asem ne hono and a problem no. In the honey Abeiku say we'll discuss that later on.
Of course.
Me say what the
so apologize to man.
Yeah, oh the everybody can was me so afraid on the say me enuanu munya
one mommy stop they say nia we are in the street of Babylon. You understand what I'm saying? It's the streets. You understand?
Shatta, I mean, play my mumu meka no asem was.
And say.
What I say?
For life is for life.
For life is for life.
For life is for life. Pam. So now, according to Andy Dosty, Shatta Wale called somebody, a big man, a respectable person, and that person called Andy Dosty. So it was like a conference call, because I'm very sure if Shatta Wale calls Andy Dosty himself, maybe Andy would not pick. So yes, the best way to do it is to find somebody who is, respectable by both parties to, talk on behalf. So yes, that one they're good. So Shatta made somebody call Andy Dosty and they had a three-way conference and they spoke about this issue. And Shatta Wale also said some things that Andy Dosty has been doing or some things that Andy Dosty did that he didn't like that warranted. But yes, Andy made it clear to him that no matter what I've done to you, it's between you and I. Don't insult my parents. Don't talk about my parents. And I don't know. So let me know what you think about this whole thing. Do you think whatever interview that Andy Dosty had with Abeiku was enough for Shatta Wale to insult Andy Dosty's mother's like that? Let me know in the comment section. The earlier video I made, I told you there are two typical Shatta Wale fans. There are some people that no matter what, Shatta doesn't do bad in their eyes. And then there are others that they are quite objective. Let me know your thoughts on this. And I'm ready to read, comments from both sides of the SM camp, and also those sitting on the fence, those who are just music lovers and they don't care too much about the personality. You to drop your comments. And I don't know, watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Yeah,